Hello and thank you for your time. First of all, how do you feel?
Like, you mean playing Hellfest? How do we feel? It's like a dream come true. We're doing more and more festival this year, but this is by far the biggest one we've ever done. I mean, we will do tomorrow. And for me, I've been to Hellfest many times as a visitor, so it will be my 11th time here at Hellfest, but from a different perspective, which is really cool because I know every corner of this festival. So playing here, it's for me it's a dream come true, but for the rest of the guys as well. Because
Please don't cry.
no, I'm not. I'm really. I'm really happy and confident. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a blast for sure.
Okay. Someone wants to add something? No? Okay. The second question maybe begin to answer, but tomorrow the band will play on the temple stage. Are you ready for the show?
Well, I think we are quite ready because we had a few festivals in the last days. We are coming from Rock Imperium in Spain, and we played in Finland for a few shows. We also played in Austria for a festival. So I mean, we are like in a playing mode. So of course, nothing compared to this stage. But I think we are quite ready. We also played a lot last year with the new album, touring with Swallow the Sun for 35 days and more shows also, and Draconian. So I think we are ready, but who knows? So tomorrow we will see.
Not too stressed.
Maybe the regular stress for this kind of stage. So we will never be ready for this, but I think we will. Play the best as we can. So
I am confident you will be ready.
Yeah.
Don't worry. You want to add something? No? So, another question. How did you get prepared for the show, for the concert as a band together? And how did you build the set list for the concert tomorrow?
yeah, we are trying this set list in the last 2 years, because after the new album came out, we played a similar set list. We changed this a little bit from show to show to maybe be prepared for a 40-minute show with all the best songs. We also spoke with other friends or our manager of Alessandro at K2. So we put the song that we consider the best for this kind of shows, because it's a daylight show, and
Shorter set.
yeah, shorter set. So we skip a little bit the most doom parts, maybe just a few. Well, we put some song. We prefer to put some more heavy stuff, because maybe the crowd is more generic. And
the Doom songs can be a bit lengthy.
Yeah, also because we're playing the temple, with people maybe expect to have black metal. So I mean, generally speaking, but we have all sorts of we have faster parts, we have slower parts. So I mean, we have doom songs, but it's a bit mid tempo and up tempo, more kind of set.
We will play for sure Shores of Null songs. So
Thank you. You answered previously a bit my next question, but it was, what does playing Hellfest means to you? So, if you want to add something, or you...
yeah,
Maybe?
yeah. Of course, it's a dream and it's crazy for us. I was here like maybe 15 years ago, So I don't know when the Hellfest starts.
Yeah, you were here in 2010.
2010, yeah, because
my first one was in 2009. So I mean, I've seen it grow over time. It only had 4 stages back then, and now it's grown bigger.
yeah, I was here with a US band called 16 because I was touring with them with my previous band, the Arrangement Theory. So I was here at the VIP area because they were playing and we were in tour together. So I already had a taste of what does it mean to play in Hellfest. Actually, they were playing in the same stage. It was not named Temple, but was Terrorizer maybe or something like this. But it was also in the morning, but with a lot of people in front of them. So I mean, it was like a super show, and this year, after 15 years, it will be us on stage. So it will be a dream come true actually.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Over the years, I managed to see a lot of bands here, also bands of my friends, like Italian bands like Messa or UFO Mammoth, Black Rainbows. I mean, I know a lot of friends who have played here, so I got even a Hierophant last year. So they told me their experience also from backstage, which is now we're experiencing for the first time. So being on the same stage, it's kind of
Different.
It's different. I mean, it's crazy, and I don't know. Tomorrow is gonna be a long day, and we will enjoy it.
Actually, for me, it's the very first time here, and I'm discovering what means Hellfest as a participant and also as a musician. So I really don't know what I have to expect.
And how do you feel?
It's a dream, for sure, and I feel a bit stressed, but not much.
It's
You know,
normal.
it's amazing playing here, and yeah, I feel very good.
That's pretty cool. My 5th question is: it's been more than a year since your latest album, The Lost of Beauty, is out. What do you think now about this album? How are your feedback about it, your opinion on it? Maybe if you think you should have done the thing differently, or
Well, the feedback has been really good. We've been pretty lucky with this album because soon after it came out, we toured Europe extensively with Swallow the Sun and Draconian. We played 35 shows together, and we even played in France, at Paris or Nantes as well. So that gave us a very good push to the album. And after that we played festivals last summer, and now we're continue playing. So it's been a very lucky session of shows, and I think the band grew quite a lot after it was released. So I'm pretty happy, and we still love the songs very much. So basically most of the set will be new songs because we really believe in them, and we think we have achieved very good results with these songs.
Yeah, I don't think we were lucky. I think it was a very good planification because actually this album was recorded like in 2019, and we waited for 3 years because of COVID and everything, you know. So we were very patient to wait to the right year to make it happen. So we waited to have a tour also, and the COVID was like passed out. So I mean, yeah, it was like a good planification. We were also lucky to have all these possibilities, and it was like the best album so far for Shores of Null. I mean, in terms of numbers, sellings, and everything. So we are very happy for this album, and we are continuing to promote it through festival this year. So last tour was the European tour. This year was more on festivals and short tour. So maybe next year we will go back into the recording studio for the new album. We already have plenty of stuff, so.
You like to answer my future question, right? Maybe you have something to add or
Not for now.
about the album? No? Okay. So, because you toured a lot to promote the album, including a massive run with Swallow the Sun, Draconian, and Avatarium. And how was the experience, the touring experience for you? Is it different from the Hellfest one, or not, something like that? Do you want to answer?
Yeah, it's totally different, obviously, because you stay with 16 people, 20 people, 20 I don't remember, but a lot of people in the same tour bus nightliner for 35 days. It's amazing because you can meet a lot of amazing people, you can know them, and then you can share the same stage and play with them. And yeah, it's totally different. Here is one shot. You come, you have to play, and you go out. And yeah, it's different, but the emotions, the feelings, I mean, are we have a lot of feelings anyway.
Yeah, there's a huge difference, but in the end, it's us playing to a crowd. So I mean, for me, it's the same, but festivals have a different schedule. Everything runs faster, while on tour you have you have a lot of time to be prepared to the show, and everything is more or less the same every night, because you have the same crew, and you have maybe a sound guy knows you. So I mean, you have it's a different thing, but I mean, for us playing in front of 10,000 people or whoever is gonna show up tomorrow, it's something we've never experienced. I mean, we have played maybe for 500, 600, a little more, but and that
It's a bit stressful.
no, I mean, I'm not stressed at all. I mean, maybe tomorrow I will be, but I mean, I'm excited. I think after many years of playing, because before Shores of Null, we also played in other bands. So I mean, we've been around for 20 years as musicians. So I think at some point we deserve this kind of stages, because we've toured a lot, and we've done everything in our possibility to be there tomorrow. So I think it's a dream come true, but it's where we should be now.
You deserved it.
Thanks.
Yeah. Do you want to add something, maybe?
No, it's okay.
It's interesting, and I have another question, because you compared the experience, the difference between the tour and the Hellfest, but as there are a lot of concerts today, tomorrow, until Sunday, will you stay here after to see some bands? Someone wants to answer?
Once we had the chance to play Hellfest, when we realized we didn't have other shows planned, we tried to build a little tour, but when we realized that there were no other shows, so we decided to take it as a vacation and just stay for the whole festival. So we will stay for the whole festival, and we will, I mean, enjoy. Tomorrow, after we're done with the show, I mean, we will see all sort of bands, and today as well, and until Sunday. So it's cool.
If you want a beer after, why not? You were also invited to 70,000 tons of metal cruise, marking your first step in the US. How was the trip for you until the US and on the cruise itself?
It was crazy because you stay for 4 days on the boat, to see shows from the swimming pool. No swimming pool. Pools, and you can drink when you want, eat when you want. Yeah, it's amazing. It's a very strange experience.
I'm really curious because I never went
Oh,
to Sac.
maybe I.
No, it's okay. I hope should be okay. Still recording. So.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, we were contacted by the festival like just 1 month before, so it was like the Christmas time more or less. Yeah,
It was the 30th
Yeah, 30th.
of December when we got the mail. If
Yeah.
you want to play next month. It was in 1 month.
Yes, of course, yes. So we had to plan everything in a few days and go there. It was it was really crazy. It's like a totally different experience from any other festival, of course, because it's a super huge boat with, I mean, 4,000 people on it, and 3 stages playing all the time, and a lot of things to do also on the boat. And it's like a metal heaven also. Yeah, metal vacation, of course.
Okay, now I'm jealous.
Yeah. Yeah, then we go to the Puerto Rico and visit the city over there. It was Puerto Rico, right?
Dominican Republic.
Dominican Republic, yeah, sorry.
Plata was
Puerto
the
Plata,
next
Puerto Plata. Well, everything was crazy. Of course, you have also a lot of competitors when you play, because there are other stages playing and a lot of swimming pools and a lot of good places where the people can be. So it is not a huge show. I mean, it's not for 10,000 people like here, of course.
Yeah, it's
For a few hundred people probably, no? But it's incredible. It's something totally different on any other festival around. So very good. We also stayed a few days in Miami, a few days before and after, and it was the Miami Beach and stuff. So yeah, very good, very good.
the cool thing is that there's no difference between the audience and the bands, because there's no real difference, because you're all stuck in the same boat all the time. So I mean, we have regular bands.
You can meet Blind Guardian.
Yeah, the bands have regular.
Yeah.
The bands have regular rooms. So next to your room can be festival goer, and you can meet bands around, because there's no real backstage there. I mean, we met Madain Bride drinking margarita or Catatonia in a pub, or Blind Guardian. I was watching Catatonia and there was Marcus from Blind Guardian next to me, and we had a chat. I mean, so there's a lot of people. There can be 3,000 or 4,000. I don't remember, but the boat is huge, and but all the people are there all the time. So you meet people from bands. So we talked a lot also with people there.
There was the singer from Dark Tranquility.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Mikael Stane from Dark Tranquility. I mean, I met him everywhere, in the elevator and at the bar, in Miami before we left. Hey, it was really
during karaoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's amazing. It's like everybody is happy to be there. So also
Okay.
the interaction with people is easier. It's everybody's laid back and happy to be there. So.
Thank you. I'm really jealous right now. Oh my god. So you just talk a bit about it, but did you begin to work on new material, maybe a new CD or something like that?
Actually, a month after the tour with As Well as the Sun, I spent a month to write a lot of stuff, and I think that we have a new album now, but we have to work together to rearrange and to we have to do our best to, but the base is ready.
Okay.
Oh, I have nothing more to say, but yeah, Raffaele after the tour was very prolific, so he wrote a lot of stuff. I also wrote a bit, but not that much. So we have a lot of riff. Maybe we can do like a couple of albums. So we have now to work together and arrange the stuff and put the voice, assemble everything, choose the right things. We already starting to work on a couple of tracks that are so maybe on a good, on a good way to be ready, still without any voice anyway. So yeah, I think that next month we will work on it so that next year we are kind of ready to have stuff, and then let's see what happens, because we are also talking with labels and see what's the future for us. So let's see.
Thank you. Another question, maybe a bit personal. All the band's songs are infused with pure sadness and melancholy on various subjects. Is it easy to create such emotional and deep songs? How comfortable are you about speaking of those painful subjects?
What was the last question?
The last question is, how comfortable are you about speaking of those painful subjects? If you are comfortable to speak about it or not?
Yeah, I mean, lyric-wise, there's never been a concept in particular in what we talk about, but generally we try to be inspired by something from each album. Like, for example, the previous album was Beyond the Shores on Death and Dying. It was about 5 stages of grief. It was a very, very intense and doom album, so 38-minute song. With the new album, lyrics can be a bit more uplifting, so they have a veil of sadness and melancholy, but in the end, if you really read the lyrics, it's not about nihilism or catastrophe. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. There's always hope. So yeah, under this veil of sadness, there's always an uplifting part. So yeah, I mean, our songs tend to be with different shades of gray, let's say. So not only black.
Yeah, I mean, we like sad music anyway. We like doom and black and stuff because we like it, because it it gets emotional, and it can, I don't know how to explain this, but we are not sad people, but while we write music we tend to express our
The sadness of the human heart, maybe.
yeah, exactly. I mean, we are not sad daily, maybe in a general way of how we see life, because everything sucks, but well, when we write music we like this way, but yeah, there is a maybe very small light in the end of the tunnel.
Maybe
But
it's like a catharsis for you.
yeah, of course, also, yeah, you have to express this, so you in a way letting it get out, so yeah, so let's see the next album. I don't know, but it will be quite depressing anyway.
Thank you for your answer. My nearly last question. If you have to pick one guest musician for your next work, what would you choose and why?
It's a super complicated question. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I will choose Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden, just because of he's the father of everything. So anything it will sing, it will be good. So Yeah, but maybe Dave has a more.
Yeah, I mean, if I say it, then it has to happen. I mean, and you know, maybe there are tons of artists we would like to collaborate with. My dream would have been to sing a song together with Pete Steele from Typo Negative, but it can't happen. No, I prefer to keep in my head these ideas, because otherwise, if it doesn't happen, people will get mad.
Really sad for the start.
But definitely, we would like to do some more collaboration in the future. Because the ones we did with the previous albums, we had Mikko from Swallow the Sun and Thomas from Saturnus and some other friends. Those were the bigger stars, but we called them because they were friends. I mean, we were not looking for let's call this super famous artist just because we want fame. It's good when there's also a friendship going on, and so I mean, we've met a lot of artists that we admire over the last few years. So it would be cool to invite one of those artists into our next records.
So I have to become friend with Bruce Dickinson. So hey Bruce, on Saturday, let's take a beer together.
Okay, we are still a few minutes, so I want to add one question, because to which dish would you compare Shores of Null? I'm really curious about this one. It's quite a funny question about the sad one, so if you had an answer for that, maybe.
This is even harder than the favorite.
Maybe a poke, because there's a bit of everything.
Yeah, but what kind of poke is sad? I don't know. Yeah, Raffaele, ask me.
No, Gabriele, you are the right person.
No, David.
Maybe a pizza with pineapple, so you're happy.
No. Please, no. Yeah, it will be sad anyway, but sad in the wrong way.
I'm joking. It's just because there's always a joke going on when we play with foreign bands. They mock us, they make fun of us because we
are Italian.
Because we're Italians and we're super mad at food. When something is not the right way.
I'm 1/8 Italian, so I perfectly understand.
But yeah,
I agree with you.
it's a super difficult question. I don't know how to answer.
Yeah, salmon poke, maybe it's good.
Okay, that was my last question. So maybe you want to say something for your French audience. It's the last words are yours.
Yeah, we played. You mean what we think about the?
To say to the French people who will listen to the interview.
Yeah, I hope to see every one of them tomorrow. But yeah, actually we enjoy every show in France. We played in Paris, in Nantes, in Toulouse, and I don't remember every place. And every time Montpellier, and every time it's been a nice show. So I want to thank to French people because we enjoy to play here. So I want to come here again and again.
Yeah, the same. We've always enjoyed playing France, and of course, playing Hellfest is not playing France; it's playing worldwide because there's audience from all over the world, which makes it even more special. But yeah, French people have always been very kind towards our music, so we hope we get more French fans.
I hope so.
Yeah, let's see on the next tour in France, and thanks a lot.
Thank you for the interview.